When Laverne and Shirley premiered on January 27, 1976, few could have predicted its massive cultural impact. The Happy Days spin-off. Multiple decades later, the beloved sitcom's legacy endures through reruns and streaming platforms. Though sadly, most of the original cast has passed away, only one main cast member from the show's classic era remains alive today. With a few later additions to the ensemble still with us, let's explore the journeys of these iconic characters and their actors' legacies since the show concluded in 1983. Cindy Williams as Shirley Feeney. Born August 22, 1947. As the perky, optimistic Shirley Feeney, Cindy Williams provided the perfect counterbalance to Laverne's streetwise personality. Her character's proper demeanor and romantic dreams created countless comedic situations, while her chemistry with Marshall produced television magic. Williams famously left the show during its 8th season due to pregnancy and contract disputes with producers. After departing, Williams enjoyed a diverse career spanning television, film, and theater. She had already established her film credentials with roles in George Lucas's American Graffiti and Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation. In later years, she appeared in productions of Nonsense and reunited with Penny Marshall in a 2013 episode of Sam and Cat. Williams was married to musician Bill Hudson from 1982 to 2000, with whom she had 2 children. She sadly passed away in January 2023 at age 75 due to illness. David L. Lander as Andrew Squiggy Squigman. Born June 22, 1947. David Lander brought the unforgettable Squiggy to life, complete with his trademark greased back hair and nasal "hello" catchphrase that announced his and Lenny's arrivals. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their popularity even led to the release of a 1979 album, Lenny and the Squigtones, featuring Christopher Guest on guitar. After the show ended, Lander continued acting but faced significant health challenges when diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 1984. Despite this, he maintained an active career, appearing in shows like Twin Peaks and The Drew Carey Show, while building an impressive portfolio as a voice actor in projects including Who Framed Roger Rabbit and A Bug's Life. He became an advocate for MS awareness, publishing his memoir Fall Down Laughing in 2002. Lander unfortunately passed away in December 2020 at age 73 from complications related to his multiple sclerosis. Betty Garrett as Edna DeFazio. Born May 23, 1919. Betty Garrett played Edna Babish, the girl's landlady who eventually became Laverne's stepmother when she married Frank DeFazio. Her character brought maternal wisdom and quirky charm to the show, though Garrett departed during season 6 due to scheduling conflicts. Garrett's remarkable career spanned 7 decades, including roles in classic MGM musicals like On the Town. After Laverne and Shirley, she continued with appearances on Murder, She Wrote, The Golden Girls, and had a recurring role on All's Fair. She remained active in theater until late in life and passed away in February 2011 at age 91 from an aortic aneurysm. Penny Marshall as Laverne DeFazio. Born October 15, 1943. As the tough-talking, Pepsi milk-drinking Laverne DeFazio, Penny Marshall created one of television's most memorable characters. Her emblazoned sweaters became a fashion statement, and her Brooklyn accent paired with her no-nonsense attitude made her the perfect foil for Shirley's more demure personality. Following Laverne and Shirley, Marshall reinvented herself as one of Hollywood's most successful female directors. She broke ground with Big, becoming the first woman to direct a film grossing over $100 million in the U.S. Her impressive directorial resume includes Awakenings, A League of Their Own, and The Preacher's Wife, formerly married to Rob Reiner from 1971 to 1981. Marshall unfortunately passed away in December 2018 at age 75 due to complications from diabetes and heart failure, leaving behind her daughter and several grandchildren. Eddie Mekka as Carmen, the Big Ragusa. Born June 14, 1952. Eddie Mekka portrayed Shirley's on-again, off-again boyfriend Carmen, an aspiring singer, dancer with Broadway dreams. Known for his catchphrase, "You know I go from rags to riches," and spontaneous performances, Carmen added musical flair and romantic complications to the series. Following the show, Mekka worked steadily with guest appearances on Fantasy Island, The Love Boat, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He maintained a strong connection to theater, often starring alongside Cindy Williams in stage productions. Mekka made a memorable cameo in A League of Their Own as the man who dances with Madonna in the bar scene. After health struggles in his later years, he sadly passed away in November 2021 at age 69. Leslie Easterbrook as Rhonda Lee. Born the 29th of July 1949, Leslie Easterbrook joined the cast in Season 6 as Rhonda Lee, the girl's self-centered, aspiring actress neighbor after the show moved from Milwaukee to Burbank. Her dramatic entrances and constant self-promotion brought fresh comedic energy to the series' later seasons. After Laverne and Shirley, Easterbrook achieved perhaps her most recognizable role as tough but sexy Sergeant Callahan in 6 Police Academy films. Her diverse career includes voice work in animated series and appearances in Rob Zombie horror films like The Devil's Rejects and his Halloween remake. She continues to act, upholding her lasting impression on the entertainment industry decades later. Today she is 76. Carole Ita White as Big Rosie Greenbaum. Born 1948 or 1949. Though not a main cast member, Carole Ita White made a memorable impression as Big Rosie Greenbaum, Laverne and Shirley's nemesis from their Milwaukee days. Her recurring appearances as the girls' former high school rival added an extra layer of comedic conflict. White continued acting after the show, appearing in films like The Witches of Eastwick and Falling Down, along with guest spots on Beverly Hills, 90210 and The Wayans Bros. She has appeared regularly as Aunt Connie on the web series Child of the 70s while pursuing painting and participating in writers' groups. Today she is 76. Ed Marinaro as Sunny Street Jacques. Born March 31, 1950. Former NFL player Ed Marinaro joined the cast in 1980 as Sunny Street Jacques, the girl's landlord in Burbank. Though his time on the show was brief, he added a different dynamic as a handsome potential love interest. After Laverne and Shirley, Marinaro gained recognition as Officer Joe Coffey on the acclaimed police drama Hill Street Blues. He also appeared in the football comedy series Blue Mountain State as Coach Marty Daniels. Marinaro seems to be selective with his entertainment roles, occasionally making acting appearances, including the 2019 TV movie Snowcoming. Today he is 75. Phil Foster as Frank DeFazio. Born March 29, 1913. Phil Foster joined the Laverne and Shirley cast as Frank DeFazio, Laverne's dad. Like his daughter, Frank had a sometimes explosive temper and is somewhat hot-headed, though he and Laverne have an incredibly close relationship due to him raising her as a single parent. Audiences also found him incredibly endearing due to being there for Shirley on multiple occasions, showing a sensitive side that his otherwise brash attitude keeps well concealed. One of the older Laverne and Shirley cast members, Phil Foster, died only a few short years after the series concluded. He passed away due to a heart attack in 1985, and was aged 72 at the time. He didn't take on any acting roles after Laverne and Shirley, though had appeared in multiple movies before it, such as 1955's Conquest of Space and 1973's Bang the Drum Slowly. Michael McKean as Lenny Kozlowski. Born October 17, 1947. As one half of the greaser duo Lenny and Squiggy, Michael McKean created comedic magic alongside David Lander. The pair developed these characters while students at Carnegie Mellon University, performing them in improv comedy skits long before television fame. Originally hired as writers for Laverne and Shirley, they became on-screen regulars when producers recognized their comedic potential. Lenny's distinctive look and oddball charm made him an instant fan favorite. McKean remains the only surviving main cast member from the show's original lineup. His post-Laverne and Shirley career has flourished, including his breakout role in Rob Reiner's mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap, appearances in cult classics like Clue, and his Emmy-nominated turn as Chuck McGill in Better Call Saul. He appeared in the 2023 series Dead Ringers and participated in Spinal Tap 2. Slated for release in 2025, McKean, who is a father to 2 sons from his first marriage, is now married to actress Annette O'Toole. Today he is 78.